There's a safeguard.
You're right. Only Nikke's on the level of protocol or cooking oil would have something like this, though.
What's its classification?
It's not meant for confidentiality, just for sealing memories.
What kind of secret is important enough for Elysion to install a safeguard? Think you can break it?
Yes. It's easy, since it's only for sealing memories.
Go ahead, then.
You do realize it could damage your brain, right?
Of course I do.
I thought you were trying to avoid getting tangled up with the commando unit.
I would have preferred not to. But a key delivered itself right onto our doorstep. There's no avoiding this.
She might have cooperated if we had tried persuading her.
We would have run a brain scan on her regardless. Why trouble ourselves with persuading her? Better to do it quickly than to draw out the process. And who knows? Her brain might not even get fried.
That's true.
So get on with it.
Luckily, her brain made it through unscathed.
Whatever. Hurry up and continue.
Yeah. There's another safeguard.
Another one?
It's just a simple firewall. Breaking it won't pose any risks. It's more of a gateway than anything. I'll just think of it as a rapture and destroy it.
All right, just keep going.
Are you done cleaning, Princess?
Yes, I am.
Mind if I do a little inspection?
Inspection? The nerve of you! You think you're in any position to judge my cleaning? Don't even bother. This is not something a simpleton like you can Hey! Where are you going?
Just checking on your cleaning. Look, you didn't pick up this tissue.
Of course not. It's disgusting.
Cleaning's all about picking up the nasty stuff.
I'm above such menial tasks.
You've been saying that for 2 years now. Aren't you tired of it?
I won't be here long anyway. Someone like me would never stay in a place this dark and filthy for long.
Another line you've repeated for 2 years running.
Silence, you ignorant fool! You have no right to judge the truth of my words.
I just wish you'd put in a little more effort.
This whole thing's a farce anyway. There's no reason to put in any effort.
I hate to say this, but that person who's supposed to come get you, maybe they bailed.
On what grounds do you make such preposterous claims? Let's hear it.
It's been 2 years since you got here.
And
I'm sure that priestess who left you here said she'd be back for you soon. So do you and that priestess have a different sense of time than the rest of us?
What do you mean?
No matter how you put it, 2 years hardly qualifies as soon.
Do not presume to impose your simplistic sense of time on us. Our perception of time is different from yours. 2 years is but the blink of an eye.
You know the money the priestess left us to care for you? It runs out this week.
Says who?
Says Big Madam.
That wasn't an insignificant sum of money.
You're right, it was a lot. That's why you've been able to get away with doing nothing while pretending to clean for 2 whole years.
I may not know the cost of living in this dump, But blowing through all that money in just 2 years? That's blatant extortion.
Question. How many people do you think are here right now?
What?
You've no idea, right? There are around 20. They've been discreetly watching over you around the clock in case something happens to you. They're so skilled that you haven't even noticed them in all this time.
You're just making things up. How can you tell if there are guards or not?
Princess, you know where we are, don't you? We're in Ephialtes, the most dangerous place in the Outer Rim. A young girl like you doing nothing but strutting around? Flaunting your nasty temper in a place like this? You really think it was just luck that nothing happened to you over the past 2 years?
Oh, you're spinning lies so you can pocket my money!
Big Madam runs the biggest shop in Ephialtes with the most customers. That's why even a nobody orphan like me can work there. And the reason it's gotten so big is simple. Big Madam values business and credibility more than her own life. So don't doubt her.
You're all nothing but human-peddling scum in a red light district like this. And yet you talk about business and credibility? What a joke!
Please, I'm begging you. Only say that stuff when it's just the two of us. Nowhere else. Got it? You could really get yourself killed.
Enough! Be silent!
So what are you going to do from now on?
That is no concern of yours. Know your place and get back to your cleaning.
You know, Princess, the money the priestess left for your care also covered my wages. Once this week is over, I've got no reason to stay with you.
Money? You actually believe you matter? I'll do perfectly fine without the likes of you.
Oh yeah? Well, that's a really...
At least turn your head. It's no wonder you caught a disease working in this filthy sewer. How absurd! Who do you think you are lecturing me?
Big Madam,
Yes?
any news on Princess?
Well, this is a surprise. You went a whole month without asking that. I thought waiting on her around the clock had sapped all the affection right out of you.
That's not entirely wrong. I just suddenly got curious about how she's doing. She's dead, isn't she?
No, she's alive. But probably not for long.
Does she act like that outside too?
Mm-hmm. That temper of hers isn't going anywhere.
I take it the priestess who came by before never came back?
She never did, after all that big talk.
I see.
Hey, third. Just putting this out there, but don't go getting any bright ideas. You know better than anyone what a piece of work that girl is. It's a miracle she hasn't already died on the streets. Involving yourself with her won't get you anything. You'll be lucky if you don't end up paying for it instead. It's like I told you time and time again, everything comes with a price.
That's not true, and you know it.
Oh, are you doubting me now?
Even after the money the priestess gave you ran out, you still looked after Princess for another month. That's why I like you, Big Madam.
Word is she's often spotted behind Marcus's place. There's always plenty of leftovers there, after all.
Got it. Thank you, Big Madam.
Damn it! If I'd known it would come to this, I wouldn't have chosen to be a human this time.
Hey, beggar princess!
What are you doing?
You kids again? Scram! I wouldn't deign to speak with someone beneath me.
You ain't digging through the trash, are ya?
I said get out of here!
Why are you doing that? You so hungry that you'd even eat scraps?
I warned you before. Show me disrespect again, and I'll make you regret it.
Here, eat this. But... I'll only let you eat it if you crawl between my legs. You're starving, right? Get on your hands and knees, and you'll get to eat. It's no big deal. Just close your eyes and crawl.
Pathetic fools!
What?
You were born to grovel on the ground. It's no wonder you're so obsessed with crawling. To think that those who crawl find pleasure in seeing others crawl. How utterly hilarious.
What the hell are you talking about?
Are you incapable of understanding even plain speech? Then rot away in this garbage heap for the rest of your pathetic life, you insolent brat!
They're gone! They're actually gone! Those weird guards aren't here! Get her! I've hated you from the start! Always looking down on us! Acting all high and mighty! I heard you're from some big shot family in the Ark! But guess what? This is the Outer Rim! You better not show your face around here again! If you do, we'll sell you off to some collector! Doesn't look like you got hit in the head. I won't ask if you're okay since you clearly aren't. Here.
That's my forehead.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't tell. Big Madam says it's important to eat after a beating. So eat up.
The taste is vile. If this is what you call bread, I almost pity you.
Sounds like you need another beating. You can stay here.
Where?
Right here.
No, I mean, where is my room?
Like I said, right here.
Are you telling me to sleep on the floor?
Yeah, the ceiling's sealed, so it'll be fine. This place wasn't cheap. I busted my chops to buy it.
You bought this place?
Yeah, it's my home.
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way this could be someone's home.
It is, though. It's my home.
Fine. We'll call it that for now. So you bought this entire place?
Wow, you really don't know anything, do you? You literally just sat around doing nothing for 2 whole years, huh?
Explain.
See this yellow line?
Yes.
Everything inside this yellow line is my home.
What are you talking about?
Most of the outer rim doesn't belong to anyone, so the concept of having a house doesn't really exist. But you can buy a marked off area like this. As long as the owner's inside it, they're guaranteed absolute safety.
Absolute safety? How?
The organization that manages this area keeps it safe. You pay them and rent the space from them. See that guy over there? The one by the pillar? Right now, that guy's in charge of this area. Think of him as a security guard. If something happens, he either handles it himself or reports it to his superiors. Just so you know, Big Madam's organization runs this place.
You sound like a bunch of children playing house.
It's a basic safety net, more or less. Without it, this place would be filled with people at each other's throats all the time. In fact, that's apparently how it used to be. Has the priestess contacted you?
That is none of your concern.
I heard you've been wandering around the whole month. Looks like you've gained nothing but people's resentment.
Simpletons like you would never understand my thoughts.
Princess, you're going to get yourself killed if you keep acting like this. You think you can survive another thrashing like that? Work and earn your place. That way, you won't get ganged up on like that again.
You expect me to work in this filthy dump?
You're in the outer rim right now. This place decides whether you live or die.
I did nothing wrong. They attacked me for no reason.
That's the problem. Most of the inhabitants here did nothing at all. That's what Heavenly Ascension believed was the main reason the outer rim's being eaten away from within.
Heavenly Ascension. So that's what you call those terrorists?
When Heavenly Ascension gained influence out here, their words started to carry weight. Before long, most folks in the outer rim ended up with jobs.
Scavenging for rapture parts, selling corpses, running black market trades. You call those jobs?
In this place, yeah.
How embarrassing. I'd laugh if it weren't so sad.
So at some point, anyone in the outer rim who does nothing is seen as either a leech or someone with a death wish. Especially those from the Ark. Most of them are considered suicidal. They despair over their situation and then go around causing trouble everywhere. Just like you are now, Princess. You've got a way of making people dislike you. That's why you keep getting into fights everywhere. You need to work. The priestess isn't coming back for you, and you're causing way too many problems. Work under someone, and you'll naturally receive protection. The outer rim isn't just a stopover anymore. It's a place you have to survive.
Enough. I can always just go back to the Ark.
You fled from that place, remember?
I didn't flee. I merely sought temporary refuge.
That's what fleeing is.
Whatever. There's no point in talking to someone like you. I'm going back to the Ark.
Fine, then go. Want me to show you the way? Big Madam says you get used to corpses if you see enough of them. Maybe this is my chance to start getting used to them. What are you waiting for? Let's go. Get some sleep. Apply the ointment I got from Big Madam. Tomorrow, we'll go see her together. And we can get you a job. You up?
What?
Come on, let's go job hunting.
What are you talking about? I've only been lying down for 5 minutes.
What are you... What are you talking about? You slept like a log.
Huh? I did?
Yeah, you were snoring like crazy. The neighbors even made a big fuss about it. Get up, let's get going.
No, wait. I didn't sleep at all. I wasn't asleep. I merely closed my eyes for a moment.
I'm telling you right now, no fighting.
But she's the brat from yesterday!
Hey, Third. This is the new worker Big Madam talked about. I can't work with her. Setting aside the fact that she'll obviously bail in no time. What do I even do with a nutcase like her?
Silence! You've got no right to speak after beating an innocent person senseless! Beating an innocent person senseless.
Huh? See? She's got some loose screws!
Still, you went too far with that beating.
What? Are you still her lackey?
No.
Then why the hell do you care? Do you even know how much it pissed me off? Watching this nobody bark orders at you like you're her servant?
I was getting paid, so I was fine with it.
Oh, so money makes it all okay!
Mm-hmm. Back when she had money, you didn't make a peep either, remember? So yeah, with enough money, anything goes.
But seriously, she's so useless. Can she even do anything?
She said she knows a bit about computers and electronic devices.
Real fitting skills for a precious princess like you, huh?
Enough, forget it. I have no intention of learning under someone so utterly devoid of class.
Sounds like you didn't get beaten up hard enough. Wanna go one-on-one? Huh?
With someone as young and vulgar as you, I would never stoop so low.
Yeah? How old are you anyway?
I've lived far longer than your tiny mind could ever comprehend. You wouldn't believe me even if I told you, so I won't.
One more word, and I'm shoving a grenade down your throat! Got it?
Why do you even carry those around?
To shove it down the throats of punks like you! That's why!
Why not blow yourself up instead? That seems like a rather fitting end for you.
Okay, that's enough.
Third.
Fine. I'll admit there are things about her that are a bit off. But there aren't exactly many sane people around here either.
All right. Fair point.
Just give her a chance. If it really doesn't work out, you can take it up with me.
This is driving me nuts.
Princess, whatever you do, don't go causing any trouble. For Big Madam's sake, if nothing else. Got it?
Sure, as long as that fool doesn't mess with me.
Everything will be fine if you just keep your mouth shut. So do me a favor and be quiet, okay?
Free Rat, I probably don't need to remind you, but Princess works for Big Madam now. You know what'll happen if you mess with her.
Yeah. You, come with me.
Are you not coming?
No, I only handle the cleaning. They're the computer people. See you at home tonight.
Huh? Hey, wait!
Not so confident without your protector now, huh?
Be quiet. Don't talk to me.
I swear. Be nice to Third, you hear me? She managed to buy a house at her age, even in such a frail state. That house isn't something you can just buy with money alone. You need solid credit and a powerful guarantor to...
You call that hovel a house?
Seriously? You better do a good job today. If not, I'll throw you out on the spot.
Does that girl have any siblings?
Jeez, you're not listening to me at all, huh?
You called her Third.
not my story to share. You'll have to hear it from her. Let's go. Move it.
Oh, Princess, you're back? How was it? You didn't cause any trouble, right? Must have been quite the day. Looks like you were hard at work today, too. Did you have fun? Did you eat?
Not hungry. At this rate, I'm going to die.
Have you eaten?
No.
Wanna eat together? It's on me today.
Okay. This is exhausting.
How was your day?
Same as always. Why do you keep asking?
Have you eaten?
No.
Let's eat together then.
It's on me today.
Ooh, sounds like you're finally starting to realize how much it means when someone gives you food for nothing in return. Now that you've worked, you get it, don't you? It's the same as laboring for someone else.
I think I'm starting to understand a little. Big Madam, can you not count? You gave me more money than you should have. Here's the excess. Consider yourself lucky I have a conscience.
Take it. It's yours.
What do you mean?
You've earned yourself a raise. You've been working hard without cutting corners. When it comes to hacking or electronics, you are better than most adults. I used to think your story would end with you dead in some back alley, but you're holding out better than I expected. How's life treating you? Good?
Okay, I guess. Did anyone contact me?
No.
Then I'd like to reach out to them.
Very funny. One wrong message to the Ark and bodies will start dropping. Mostly them, but us as well. That's why people use secure lines or go through brokers. Unfortunately, Heavenly Ascension's been getting too aggressive lately, making even that difficult. Security's tighter than ever. Still, if you want to contact her on your own, I won't stop you. But you're going to need both the tech to do so, and money, a lot of it. Isn't it about time you accept reality? You've been abandoned.
That's not possible.
Don't deny it. It happens all the time out here. The Outer Rim itself was abandoned, which is why all those who've been discarded gather here. Any hope of ever going back is nothing more than a joke.
I'm going back, no matter what.
Sure you are. I guess in a place as humorless as this, even a sad joke like that helps you get through the day.
I'm back. How easily things change in just half a year.
Welcome back, Princess. Have you eaten yet?
I'm telling you, she's insanely good. She's got zero physical strength, but she's a beast when it comes to hacking and data manipulation. Better than even some of those big shot adults out there.
Wow, really?
Yeah, her going rate has skyrocketed. Everyone's tripping over themselves trying to recruit her.
That's amazing. I'm proud of you, Princess.
I merely imparted some knowledge to those fools.
It's too bad, really. If she'd just shut her mouth, she'd be perfect. I guess whatever God created us really does have a sense of humor.
Don't speak so lightly of a deity.
Hey! When are you gonna spend money on me? You owe me, after all.
Why do I owe you anything? You mean from when you showed up, insulted me, and beat me half to death?
Come on! You know you deserved it back then.
You really did.
Stop trying to mooch off me. I don't have the money for that.
What are you saving all that cash for anyway? You've probably got a decent amount saved up by now.
None of your business.
What a cheapskate. Fine then. Enjoy your riches. Are you at least keeping it all somewhere safe? One little slip and you could get cleaned out.
Big Madam is holding on to it, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Oh! You really have become an Outer Rim citizen through and through.
Enough. Let's go. Marcus has some discounts at his shop today.
Someone's done her homework. Today's actually this month's barter day. You know all that junk I told you to pick up while working? Bring it with you. You might score some Nutrium if you're lucky.
Nutrium?
You know, the stuff Big Madam gave you a while back.
Calling that Nutrium would be an insult to the real thing.
Funny. I seem to remember you scarfing it down.
Let's go. If we're late, there'll be nothing left. I've been saving up bullets just for today.
I've been meaning to ask you about that. Why are you so obsessed with bullets?
When they go off, the flash lets you see everything around you. That's why I like them. It's a different feeling from fire or regular lamps. There's this flash, and everything suddenly gets all bright. It's exciting. The greater the firepower, the brighter the flash. And in that moment, it's like the whole world lights up. It's the best. I love it when the darkness transforms into light.
Ugh, people make mistakes. She doesn't have to keep nagging me all day.
Is that you, Princess? You're back early.
Huh? Yeah, didn't you see me?
How was your day?
Even more miserable than usual. Free Rat talks a lot for someone with no skill.
But what about...
Ugh, will your cough never get better?
No. They say it... won't.
How is anyone supposed to sleep with you coughing up a storm?
Sorry. You've been obsessed with that thing ever since you bought it. What are you even doing?
Mind your own business. It's a hobby.
With the money you spent on that, you could have bought a way better home than what we've got now. Big Madam would have stood as a guarantor for you, too.
This is worth far more than a house, you fool.
Well, have you eaten?
I have. Pathetic a meal as it was.
Me too. I ate before coming home today.
There are some snacks in my bag that Free Rat left for me, but they don't suit my palate. You can have them. What? Why are you staring at me like that?
It just hit me how much things have changed. Can I touch your face?
What?
Your face. I want to touch it. Your face is so... small.
What do you think you're doing? Stop that!
Did I catch you off guard?
Just go to sleep. I'm busy.
Okay. Just don't stay up too late.
Ugh, this generator is useless. My laptop's battery is draining faster than it can charge. Maybe I should buy a better one. I've saved up a good amount of money. I still don't think you can really call this place a home. Well, I have all the time in the world. No, I haven't eaten yet. Let's eat together.
You mean this place?
Yes.
This place is our home?
No, let me make this clear. This is my home. But you may live here as well. I'll allow it.
Ow!
What are you doing?
You bought this place?
Yes. Big Madam helped out a lot. It probably won't mean anything, but I tried to find a place with decent air.
I thought you wanted to get a better generator.
How do you know about that?
You mutter about it every night. Why wouldn't I know? Do you not need one?
I do.
Then why didn't you get one?
Oh,
Thank you, Princess. Now it's my turn to tell you something. I bought a generator.
what?
I have to go pick it up today.
What are you talking about? But they're incredibly expensive.
I'm good at my job, and I saved up a lot.
Why would you?
I don't know. Maybe for the same reason you bought this house? Wow, the floor's so soft.
This isn't soft. It's as hard as a rock.
It's so quiet, like someone turned off all the noise.
The other place was just ridiculously noisy.
Are you not using your computer today? You always have that pretty lady on your screen while you're working on it.
That's a blueprint. Never mind. I'm not really in the mood for that today.
I see.
Hey, why does everyone call you Third? Do you have siblings?
No. There's this public restroom in Ephialtes. It's poorly maintained and most of it doesn't even work. You know how public restrooms are. Well, the very last stall is used for storing all sorts of junk. And they say that's where I was found.
What?
Yep, I was born there. Obviously, I don't know who my parents are. Anyway, I was the third kid they found in that stall. That's why they call me Third. They even call that stall the maternity ward. Isn't that funny?
Not even slightly. Do you plan on living here forever? The Outer Rim, I mean.
Yeah, probably.
Have you ever thought about going to the Ark?
It's not like I can go there just because I want to. Are you going back to the Ark, Princess?
Yes. There's something I have to do.
When will you go?
As soon as possible. I've almost got everything lined up.
I see. Can you tell me what the Ark is like?
Why? You said yourself that you'll never be able to go there.
I'm just curious, and it sounds interesting.
First of all, it's bright.
It's bright? Are there tons of lights?
No, it's bright even without lights.
I can't even imagine what that would be like.
If you ever do go, you'll know exactly what I mean. And there are so many tall buildings.
Whoa! Is this your new place? It looks nice.
Yeah, it's great.
Where's Princess?
Huh? Isn't she at work?
What are you talking about? Today's our day off. That's why I came by to hang out.
Then where'd she go? She took off first thing after waking up.
You know, She's been sneaking off to this one place by herself lately. She just stands there for a while, then comes back. You know anything about it?
No.
Over where she's been going, there's this crawl space that connects to the Ark. Didn't she keep saying she wanted to go back to the Ark? Maybe she's going there. I mean, they call it a crawl space, but really it's just a passage you can bribe your way through. But I doubt Big Madam would let her do that. Think she's trying to escape?
No way.
Right? There's no way! She's been around the Outer Rim long enough. She wouldn't be that stupid. Unless she's looking to get herself killed. Let's go check it out. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Me too. Lead the way.
Found her. She's over there. But I can't see too well. We've gotta get closer.
What are you gonna do if we get caught?
How do you think I got my name? Sneaking around like an alley rat is in my nature. Your cough. Can you hold it in?
Hold my hand.
Why are you suddenly asking me to?
My eyesight's gotten really bad.
You said you were fine lately. Here, grab my hand. Let's go.
Your Holiness!
You!
Your Holiness! You're truly alive!
3 years! For 3 years you left me rotting in this place without a single message! What exactly were you doing? Explain yourself!
Please allow me to explain everything. I beg you, temper your anger.
Speak! Now!
Okay. That day, the day of your corporeal transference, while you were resting after the ritual had concluded, a man suddenly appeared. VTC was annihilated, quite literally, by that single intruder.
What?
Once the transference ritual was over, you withdrew to rest, while the remaining members enjoyed the celebrations. That man entered the hall quietly. He wore a commander's uniform, held a pistol in one hand, and carried a large backpack. He stood there, staring at us. And then, he attacked. Neither the deployed Nikkes nor the robots were of any use. We were slaughtered, powerless to do anything.
By one person? What kind of disgusting joke is this?
He was a monster, disguised as a human. I still can't wrap my head around how he did it. How he killed everyone. Only a handful survived, including myself.
Like I said, what kind of disgusting joke is this?
Trust me.
Huh?
I do not wish to believe it either, and yet it is the truth. He single-handedly killed more than 200 people.
Who was it?
It was Anderson.
Anderson? Commander of the Goddess Squad? How? He was supposed to be in a coma. Did you get Revenge?
We could not. The senior officers who were involved in the transference ritual all perished, and VTC's chain of command collapsed. The central government then elevated that man to the position of deputy chief, placing him entirely beyond our reach.
Damn those central government dogs! All that time circling me, and now they finally bare their fangs?
The moment VTC's power waned, the central government descended upon us with unrestrained fury. It was a purge. Very few devotees remain within the Ark.
How many?
More or less 2%. I persuaded and rallied the remaining devotees, Your Holiness. I never expected it would take 3 years, but I did everything I could.
Given all that, why did you not come back for me? Answer me! You dumped me in the Outer Rim while I was unconscious! I spent 3 years crawling through the sewer! Why was I not contacted even once?
We had no funds. Entering the Outer Ring safely requires an enormous bribe. Money we simply did not have.
What did you say?
The sum we paid to the Madam of Ephialtes when we entrusted you to her care. It was everything VTC possessed at the time. I barely managed to scrape together enough money just to get here today.
You really expect me to believe all this? That VTC, the rulers of the Ark of Mankind, couldn't even afford a single bribe? Tell me the truth. What's the real reason?
Everything I said was the truth. Forgive me, Your Holiness.
You really expect me to believe such a terrible joke?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You idiots! Just how unbelievably stupid did you have to be to let things end up like this? Morons! Incompetent swine! Utter dimwits! The whole lot of you!
Your Holiness, please calm down.
Shut up! You shut your mouth, you useless simpleton! Everything I built up had been solid, and you let it all crumble in an instant!
But you're still alive, Your Holiness. So long as you're alive, there's still hope. When your message reached me, I was shocked beyond measure. To be honest, I believed you had already passed. You were in the Outer Rim, after all. Even though we paid the Madam, I assumed that the creatures of this refuse heap would never honor such an agreement. There was nowhere safe for us to hide at the time, so we made the only choice we could, knowing full well it could end badly. Yet here you stand, alive. And since you're alive, we can regroup. We can rebuild VTC. Our devotees in the Ark have lost not just their wealth, but their symbol. All they've witnessed is our one-sided purge at the hands of the central government. But if you show them that you still stand strong, they will rally once more.
How?
Do you still have the key?
As if abandoning me wasn't enough, now you dare question my authority?
not at all. I merely wondered.
I have it. It's still in one piece.
Oh, then...
What exactly do you think you're going to do with it?
So long as we have the key, and all the dormant ancient technology contained within, VTC can rise again at any time. The pact prevented us from using the key's power, but as things stand, there is no longer any reason to uphold it. Once we demonstrate technology generations ahead of its time, all those foolish humans will again fall under our thumb. It will certainly take time, but time is of no consequence to us. If we endure a brief humiliation and work in the shadows, we can reclaim dominion over humanity. Do you have it on your person now?
Do you really believe I'd walk around carrying something that important?
But your body was the only thing transported to the Outer Rim.
So? Tell me, do you really think having the key alone will make you fit for the title of Her Holiness?
I would never. Don't be ridiculous.
I'll consider your proposal.
There is nothing to consider. We must act immediately.
Remember very clearly whose presence you're in when you voice your insignificant opinions.
My deepest apologies, Your Holiness.
Await further instructions.
As you command.
What was that about?
Free rat.
Uh-huh. What is it?
First of all, don't tell anyone what you saw and heard today.
I didn't even understand a single thing they said.
Still, not a word to anyone, especially not to Big Madam.
Fine. My lips are sealed.
Good. Thanks. Are you asleep?
No, my body isn't tired enough to fall asleep.
You've turned into a proper worker. So, you're going back to the Ark?
You heard.
Yes.
Free rat too?
How'd you know?
Both of you stink.
No I don't.
You do. I'm deliberating about whether to go or not.
Why?
There are too many variables.
I see. Who exactly are you, Princess?
I am the highest authority in the VTC. I used to be called Your Holiness.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm the head of VTC, where I'm regarded as a deity. I'm very old, even though I look about your age right now. My real age is closer to 200.
No one can live that long.
Sure they can. Theoretically, if you get injected with Evergreen, you could live into your mid-200s. But I never got Evergreen. I survived this long by transferring my brain to different bodies. I would take a young, sturdy body and live in it until it reaches its mid-20s, and then I'd transfer my brain to a new body over and over.
So you became a Nikke?
No, I despise those scrap metal bodies, which is why I moved into human bodies. Granted, I'm starting to regret that decision now. In any case, it was one of the crown jewels of our technology. The central government shut it down, but they made an exception for me.
But What about the original people in those bodies?
Dead, probably. Or their brains got taken and they were turned into Nikke's.
Oh, so you were a bad person, huh?
Yes. I killed a lot of people for power. Looking back on it all now, I lived gloriously.
Does that mean you're going back to the Ark to do bad stuff again?
I told you I'm still deciding.
Are you out of money? Should I give you some?
Forget it. You keep it.
It's not like I can use it anyway.
Spend it on treatment.
No. They already told me they can't cure me here.
Ever the dump this place.
People born in the Outer Rim usually don't live past their 30s.
If you've got something to say it.
Can I touch your face?
You keep wanting to touch me every chance you get. Looks like your vision is almost gone.
I figured you knew.
How could I not? You always slam into walls and trip over things. Born in the muck, never once tasting a proper life. I feel sad for you.
It's okay. I was happy. And I still am.
Will you come with me?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Good. As it happens, I needed a human shield in case of emergencies. You'll be perfect.
Huh? What's going on? Everything's flashing.
Give it a moment. There. I've recorded your brainwaves.
My brainwaves?
When we get back to the Ark, I'll give you a gift. This is preparation for that.
I don't really get it, but okay.
Let's go tomorrow. To the Ark.
Okay. Good night, Princess.
Go ahead and sleep. I still have things to finish up.
Is it something to do with that pretty lady that's always on your screen?
Yes. Now that I've scanned your brainwaves, I can finalize everything.
I still don't get what you're talking about.
A fool like you wouldn't understand anyway. What is it?
This is bad! Really bad!
What are you doing? Why are you pounding on my door so early in the morning?
There's a manhunt out for you across the entire Outer Rim!
For me?
Yeah, you! The bounty on you is 100 million! There were already soldiers and Nikke's in the Outer Rim!
Soldiers? Must be the central government. They finally found me. Or someone tipped them off.
Let's go to Big Madam's first. It's risky, but she's got a hideout nobody knows about. And if you've got a bit of cash, she can even get you some guards.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Let's go.
Where to?
Big Madam's. We'll stop by there first, then head to where we were originally going. I've already sent word that we're coming. For now, let's go say goodbye.
You really act quickly when you make up your mind. Okay, let's go.
We have to be quick.
What on earth did you do to make the central government come after you?
I must have sinned a great deal in a past life.
I've got a safe place you can stay hidden for now. It's still a little dangerous, but it shouldn't be a problem for you.
No, I'm only here to say farewell. I'm headed to the Ark. There's someone who promised to come get me. Thank you for everything you've done, Big Madam.
I see. So that's what you decided?
Yes,
What? What are you talking about?
I'm leaving. I really do owe you one.
Big Madam,
Yes?
I've got a lot saved up, don't I?
Yeah, it's certainly not a little.
Could you... Could you use it to assign Princess a guard? Just until she reaches the Ark.
Huh? What are you talking about? We're both going.
Princess, I can't go with you. You know why. I can barely see anything now. I'll only slow you down.
Huh?
Go and be happy, Princess. But don't do anything bad.
What are you talking about?
Target sighted. Moving in to secure.
I swear, I told you to wait just a little longer.
Big Madam?
And I also said not to do it here. It'll scare off the customers.
You sold me out.
That's not a very nice way to put it, Princess. We'd be as good as dead if we refused to cooperate with the central government. I am sorry. I hope you'll forgive me.
Free rat? You too?
I didn't do anything! I swear I didn't! Big Madam, you said you were gonna help her, right?
Did you forget where we are? This is the Outer Rim.
Everyone, freeze. Cooperate and no one will be harmed. Wait! Cease fire!
Free Rat?
We have a civilian casualty. I repeat, we have a civilian casualty.
It wasn't me. I didn't betray.
Roger that. We will no longer worry about casualties among Outer Rim humans. Proceeding to secure the target. A safety pin? Grenade!
Let's go! She'll be waiting at the partition.
Princess, go alone.
Let's go! We're going to the Ark together. We'll go cure your illness and fix everything. Let's go! Let's go together!
I can't see anything. It's so dark.
It's okay. It's bright in the Ark. You'll be able to see everything there.
I can't see anything.
You don't need to be able to see. I'll be your eyes.
I'm scared.
It's okay. I'm here. Trust me.
Just go.
Don't order me around, you fool!
The key. It's finally mine.
You irreverent little...
Do not think too poorly of me. I made a deal with the central government. In exchange for revealing your whereabouts, they granted me a position within their ranks. They know nothing of the key, and with a prominent seat, I can quietly devise VTC's revival. With this key bestowed upon me by your holiness, I shall inherit your title as well. If you had been captured by the central government and forced to divulge information, it would have greatly interfered with my plans for VTC. Thus, I was compelled to commit this discourtesy. I hope you'll forgive me.
You've been played.
No, not at all. I'm not so naive. Now, Your Holiness, I shall take my leave.
Serves her right. Doesn't it? Third? Hey! Hey, are you dead? Are you really going to die in a dump like this? Like some kind of insect? You were plagued by a cough your whole life, and even lost your sight. Then you volunteered to be a bullet shield, only to die like this? You're just going to die in this sewer of a place without any last words? It's a fitting death for such a miserable life.
I repeat, a female in her early teens with red glasses and white hair. She is a high priority target. Secure her at all costs. She must be taken alive. I repeat, a female in her early teens with red glasses and white hair.
Is this really how you want to die? Are you okay with the life you've lived? Yeah, you'd probably say you are. I always wondered why you treated me so kindly when we'd never even met before. I thought about asking you hundreds of times, but I never did. Because after living with you, I figured it out on my own. That's just who you are. You would struggle all your life to survive in a lightless sewer, only to die for someone else. You're that kind of a fool.
I repeat, a female in her early teens with red glasses and white hair.
You poor thing. You've never seen the Ark, have you? Or even tasted good food. You've never seen what a bright place looks like, huh? Or worn clean clothes, or bathed in warm water. I've done all of that for far too long. I hope you get to live that life. To see the light with those eyes. To go wherever you want. To live happily and joyfully. Also, to never have to deal with that wretched cough again. Don't be sick anymore, please. Thank you for treating me with kindness.
Target acquired. A female in her early teens with red glasses and white hair. Possible associate spotted. Abandoning and moving on. Proceeding to the Ark now.
It's me. Don't hang up. I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. The central government caused a huge commotion in the Outer Rim. Looks like the VTC is involved as well. Yeah, they're all dead. That's what happens when someone makes such a big mess in the Outer Rim. But that's not why I reached out. The central government was transporting someone. A girl with white hair and glasses. She seemed important. I figured it'd be better if you were the one to take her. She could be useful to Elysion. Yeah, hurry. He won't have much time. Thanks, Ingrid.
Huh? Where am I?
You're awake. This is Elysion's repair center. I'm Ingrid, the CEO of Elysion. You can call me Instructor.
Oh. So I've become a Nikke.
Yeah, you almost didn't make it. Do you remember anything?
I vaguely remember someone being beside me.
You were the only survivor.
Oh, I have glasses.
There was a bloody fingerprint on the frames. Those glasses look important, so I didn't touch them. Do you really not remember anything?
Yeah, nothing.
Anything is fine. You can tell me.
I really don't remember anything.
Understood. It's common to lose your memory when becoming a Nikke. Don't stress over it. Some memories return with time. So we'll just wait and see.
I see. Thank you.
Now, about those glasses. There's a good chance they contain some sort of unknown technology. I'd like to run a few tests on them, if you're willing to cooperate.
No. That's the one thing I can't agree to.
Okay. I won't force you.
Thank you.
All right then. From now on, you're a Nikke under Elysion. We can't all just keep calling you, though. So you'll need a name. If nothing comes to mind, we can give you one. Otherwise, we'll register you with whatever name you like.
It's really bright here. I think I'd only ever lived in dark places before.
Bright? It's nighttime. Calling it bright would be a stretch.
No, I mean it. It's really bright here. What are those glowing things over there? Are those stars? I've only ever heard stories of stars.
Glowing things. Oh, those aren't stars. They're neon signs.
Neon signs?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'd like to be called Neon. I get the feeling I don't really like the dark.
Very well, Neon. Welcome to Elysion.
princess alive?
No, there's no chance of that.
Jian,
Yes,
did you find the password?
I've tried everything I can think of, but nothing happens.
For someone who accessed my brain without permission, you really didn't get much out of it.
Hey, at least you remember your past now.
Yeah, I do thank you for that, even if it was a bit painful.
Shall we start by talking about Deep?
Just like that?
It's something that concerns Princess as well, though I'm sure you've already guessed as much.
I'm listening.
Would you like me to get you some tea?
I'll pass.
Okay, well, if we're going to discuss Deep, we'll have to go all the way back to the distant past. Long, long ago, before even the Raptures appeared, there used to be a religion called VTC. I say religion, but in reality they were more like a biotechnology research institute. No one knows how they managed it, but the level of technology they possessed was extraordinary. Their work in the medical field in particular defied belief. They branded what they did as miracles and gained devotees by the thousands. Perhaps brand might not be the right word for it. Their work was miraculous, after all. They were able to fix or cure just about anyone, so long as the person wasn't already dead. They could regrow severed limbs, restore necrotized nerves. They could even transfer a person's brain to an entirely new body. They did all sorts of things. Anyway, as they did all that, they gained a massive number of followers. And, naturally, they started to get arrogant. They pursued projects like the Mechanical Messiah and the Ark, projects that could change the entire fate of humanity, as if they were little pet projects. But then, the Raptures invaded and humanity was given a new technology. The Nikkes. Since Nikkes are similar to humans, combining them with VTC's technology made them all the more formidable. From that moment on, the VTC rose to absolute power. And what do you think happened as a result?
That kind of arrogance usually ends in ruin.
Exactly. In their arrogance, they conducted every experiment imaginable, causing one disaster after another. That was something the United Forces of Humanity absolutely couldn't tolerate. But what could they do? The answer is nothing, because at the time, the world revolved around VTC. Then came the decision to move humanity to the Ark, and VTC and the United Forces of Humanity merged into a single entity, the Central Government. They dressed it up as uniting for the sake of humanity, but in reality, it was just a power struggle. They eventually agreed to split the benefits evenly. But the real power within the central government rested entirely with VTC. Those from the United Forces of Humanity simply couldn't stomach it. In the midst of all that, VTC suffered near annihilation at the hands of Anderson, one of the current deputy chiefs. They were completely wiped out by a single person.
Why did he do it?
I don't know. But they took that opportunity to purge VTC from within the central government. The purge went very smoothly, not in part because their leader, Her Holiness, was gone after... well, you know what happened to her. These days, there's barely any trace of them left.
Were those people I saw at the entrance VTC survivors?
They're a bit different. They're called Deep. They're Nikkes created by VTC to be technology specialists. As Nikkes, their minds operate at full capacity 24/7 and their bodies were implanted with brilliant, cutting-edge technology. They were essentially the driving force behind the explosive advancement of VTC's technology. They even gave themselves embarrassing nicknames like Guardians of the Ark. Oh, it's worth mentioning that MMR was originally a joint project between them and Missillis. It's no coincidence that MMR has all sorts of dubious tech.
But how did people that important end up like those people I saw?
Even though VTC was purged, they couldn't do the same with Deep because they relied too heavily on them. Deep held the keys to the core operational technologies of the Ark. But when Deep saw VTC, the place they called home, being purged, they snapped. So they took the Ark as hostage and tried to blackmail the central government. I can't quite remember what they said they'd do, but it had something to do with power sources. Unfortunately for them, they made one catastrophic mistake. They chose the Ark as their hostage. Enoch completely obliterated Deep. It's funny, isn't it? Enoch stayed quiet throughout all the internal strife and chaos that happened up to that point. Yet, the moment the Ark was threatened, she tore Deep apart.
That doesn't sound very funny to me.
All authority previously held by Deep became Enoch's, and Deep was left with nothing. Afterward, in an attempt to reclaim their previous glory, they killed the symbol of the Ark, tearing it apart, and turned it into an expansive armament. What you saw back there was the punishment for their actions.
How exactly were they punished?
Pseudocores were used to replace their power supplies, and everything below their spines was destroyed, rendering them unable to do anything.
That seems way too inhumane.
Neon, if you knew more about what they did, you'd be asking why they weren't killed on the spot. I can guarantee that much.
They seem to be looking for a key.
Ah, yes, the key. Your glasses. Based on everything we've learned so far, there are 3 keys in total. Each one contains the distilled essence of all the technology developed by VTC and Deep. They say the high-ranking officials each possess a key. The one you have now was probably held by the leader of VTC. Anyway, the reason those things at the entrance reacted to that key is simple. They believe the technology within it will help restore them to their former glory. Even though that would never happen, of course. Let's see. I think that's about everything I wanted to cover, right?
Yes, you told her everything.
Now then, Neon. Do you know why I'm sharing with you so many highly confidential secrets?
Are you trying to recruit me?
As tempting as that sounds, no. The password. Do you not know what it is? We have no clue since we're outsiders. But since you lived with VTC's leader, you might know something without even realizing it. We don't know what hidden technology might be inside those glasses. But if it exists, its value would make all these secrets pale in comparison. See, when VTC was being purged, they destroyed all of their technology themselves. I've been telling you all of this as a gesture of goodwill.
That's rich, coming from the one who rummaged around my brain.
Come now, let's forget about the past.
I have a few guesses.
Oh, and they are?
How do I open the password screen?
Press both sides of the frame for 5 seconds. A password input screen should appear.
Voice tone and pattern verified. Brainwave match confirmed. Commencing scan.
Huh?
What is this?
Huh.
Scan complete. Get healthy, Third.
A blueprint?
It looks like a Nikke's blueprint.
Oh, it's the pretty lady who showed up on that screen every night. So that's what that was.
Wait, that means this body utilizes both VTC's and Deep's technology.
That's right.
Get a copy of it.
That's not a problem, but I doubt we'll be able to put it to use.
Why?
I bet this body is designed specifically for me.
What?
She's right. During the scanning process, the body was made exclusive to Neon.
It was able to scan and finalize its subject that quickly.
I mean, it is ancient technology.
Are there components in the blueprint we can use?
Quite a few. But there are also a lot of parts that I don't understand.
I see.
We can't build this, not with our current technology.
What? What do you mean we can't build it? We have the blueprint.
A blueprint does us no good if we can't decipher it.
Unbelievable.
Hey, you know how I got here by following the path reflected in my glasses?
And?
I'm guessing my glasses led me here because Princess trusted MMR. But I don't think that trust extends to the MMR of today.
What are you getting at?
I think she brought me here because she trusted those people at the entrance. Those technology specialist Nikkes.
What? You want us to repair and use those things?
If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I'm willing to bet the reason they were left alive instead of being killed is because eventually, if you ever manage to get your hands on a key, you are gonna need them to decipher it, right? Well, if you ask me, that time is now.
Ether?
Needless to say, it's incredibly risky.
High risk, high return. Isn't that great?
Well, I do enjoy high-risk, high-return ventures. But I don't know if you quite get it. The risk is far higher for you. You could die, Neon.
Well, you better keep me alive. Because if I die, a lot of people are gonna be awfully sad and come looking for me.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay then. Time to get healthy.